Josh, you there? Josh, can you hear me? Hello?
I can hear you.
All right, there we go. I can hear you now. Some technical difficulties. Here's the Kouts Mustangs warming up. Hey, Josh, I don't think there's any audio. Hello, everybody. Welcome to the Satellites versus the Kouts Mustangs. The Mustangs come in at 8-2. The South Central Satellites are coming in 5-4 off a loss to the Portage Indians. 16-2 was the final. Santana is going to lead the Satellites today, as manager Zach Colty will not be there. Quick recap of the game the other day. It was 16-2 in favor of the Portage Indians. Tommy Sullivan knocked in 2 runs, the only runs the other day for the Satellites. Some early keys to the game here for the Satellites are they kind of have to get off to a better start than last game. Last game, they let up 2 homers in the first inning early on. Bryson Glissick was the pitcher last game, had a tough early outing. Had a tough time finding that inside control for his fastball and his curveball. Some big keys for Honchar today, who's pitching, is just, stay calm, find your rhythm, find your control, find that strike zone early, throw as many strikes as possible. Want to limit the amount of base runners in this game. Defense didn't play great the other day for the Satellites either. Had a couple errors, had a couple pass balls, so they just need to clean up that part of the game defensively. Hitting, they had a couple runners in scoring. They put pressure on the Indians, but had a tough time scoring those runners that were in scoring position. So they need some keys are just clean up defensively. For pitching, try to throw as many strikes as possible, especially with Honchar. He's got a great curveball. Throws in a little changeup there and has that nice 82-mile-an-hour fastball. So he has some good pitches he can rely on. It's all about just how he controls those and where he's going to attack the Mustang hitters. Starting lineup today for the Satellites. Jacob Oman's playing third base. He's going to bat ninth. He has 8 RBIs this season, playing really well. Had a couple nice plays at third base the other day. Bradley Ferrell is going to play shortstop. He leads the team with 11 hits. Turned a couple really nice double plays against the Lacoste Tigers. Bryson Glissick, who pitched the other day, he's going to be batting fourth. He has 10 RBIs, so he's hitting the ball really well. And the Satellites, as a team, their on-base percentage is almost 400, so they really do a great job getting on base, putting pressure on the pitcher. And that's also their strength is running these bases because, Brandon Young has 16 stolen bases. I believe the team on a year has 47 stolen bases this year. So the team has to just stick to their strength, which is speed, trusting that the base runners are going to put pressure on the pitcher and get the runners in scoring position. Those are just some quick keys to the games for the Satellites. The Mustangs, Kouts Mustangs, are coming off a loss to Morgan Township, their second loss of the year, 6-2. But this Kouts team is not only great defensively, but offensively. They have a lot of guys who can hit, not only get hit, but Their slugging percentage is very high. They get extra base hits. Guys like Owen Winters, only guy with a home run on the team, but he's batting. His slugging percentage is .851. A guy that can get doubles, triples, just really good all-around hitter. Great contact. A couple on-base guys they have. Bratcher. He's a .600 on-base percentage, which means he gets on base 6 out of the 10 times he steps up to the plate, which is absurdly high. So very impressive by him. Eric Yeager, also a name to keep a lookout for. He has 5 hits and 5 RBIs. So this Kouts team is not only great defensively and has a great pitcher, but offensively they're a juggernaut to handle. So should be a great game. Should be somewhat of a high-scoring game. Eager to see how these pitchers come out early, and how Honchar is what kind of combos he's gonna come with. He likes that curveball, so maybe we'll see a lot of first pitch curveballs from Honchar to kind of, keep the hitter honest. And he's still got that 82-mile-an-hour fastball that has a little rise to it, so he likes that high fastball. So I'm eager to see how he attacks these Mustang hitters. And on the other side, eager to see how this Kouts offense can hit against Honchar. It's his first start of the season. Really, really good day for baseball. Great day to get a start. So interested to see how he attacks them and how they respond. Game is scheduled for 5:30 start time. As the Satellites are just getting in the last couple warm-up drills, as Tommy Sullivan's over there fielding ground and balls.
Yes, Hampshire there, Aiden, in his sophomore year, looking the first game of the year on the mound. What can you see from young Hampshire from his improvement this year at the bat to see him improve maybe at the mound as well?
Yeah, well, he's hitting the ball very well this year, stolen a lot of bases, but his first start of the year, I'm sure he's a little nervous. I'm sure it's got a little butterflies, but he's been here before. He's experienced. I'm sure he'll come in early, try and attack these hitters, find his zone, and control really fast. But he has a lot of pitches he can rely on and depend on. Really great curveball, so it's going to be interesting to see how he uses that today against a really, really good hitting Mustang team. Another key guy to look out for is the Kouts starting pitcher, Andy Murray. Has a .84 ERA. He's 3-0 this year, so he's yet to lose. Pitching the ball really, 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 really well. Also has a great defense behind him. Haven't given up a lot of errors. He's got a great catcher behind the plate. Not a lot of pass balls, so it should be a pretty clean day today by both teams. Excited to see how both these pitchers start out and really set the tone for the rest of this game. So still the Satellites are doing a little infield drill here. Got Gavin Gross there at second base. Bradley Farrell at short. Jacob Oman at third. Really, really good defensive lineup out there for the Satellites. And then you got your staple at first base, Tommy Sullivan. Not only a great first baseman, great hitter too. Got the only 2 runs the other day for the Satellites. So excited to see how they come out today after that beat down against the Indians the other day. I'm sure they got a lot of extra motivation to go out, be aggressive. They only scored 2 runs the other day, so excited to see how they attack this pitcher, Andy Murray of the Mustangs. Still doing this little warm-up drill. Brandon Young's going to play center field. He's out there. 16 stolen bases this year. When that guy gets on base, it's almost a guarantee he's going to be stealing. And that's how, the Satellites want to play. Their manager, Zach Coulter, always has a lot of their speedy guys take big leadoffs off first, even second. They got picked off. They got a nice pick off the other day. Bryson Glissick picked off Portage Indian the other day. Had a nice fake. Stepped off the mound, faked as he was throwing it back to second. Got the guy from third to go home and got him out at second. So eager to see the base running for the Satellites and see how they handle the base running for the Kouts, because the Kouts have a lot of guys who can, steal base as well. Logan Clark's one of those guys. He's got 8 stolen bases. Andy Murray, the pitcher, he can do just about everything. He's got 8 stolen bases as well. And then Tristan Ballas, second on the team, with 7 stolen bases. So both these teams can steal bases. It's going to be a lot of pressure on not only the pitcher but the catcher. Something Andrew Hazar is going to have to keep in mind as he's catching today. He had a great game the other day. Stopped a lot of wild pitches that got away from, a couple of the Satellite pitches the other day. Glissick, Ward. So he's going to have to do that same thing today, and expect him to have to throw a couple guys out at second or third, because there's going to be a lot of base runners stealing today for the Kouts Mustangs. So interested to see how the Satellites respond defensively. First pitch is scheduled for 5:30. As it's a pretty gloomy. How's the weather there, Josh? Is it cold? Is it windy? What's the weather like there? Yeah, so I'm thinking the weather doesn't look super sunny, but still a good day for baseball nonetheless. It's raining earlier in Kouts, Indiana, about 2 o'clock. It had a little sprinkle, but it's cleared up for now. So we're gonna play some baseball. Hopefully, some competitive baseball. Both teams' managers should be coming out with the umps just to discuss the rules beforehand. They're about to meet at home plate. Very, very good hitting team is this Mustangs offense. Got a .447 slugging percentage. Jack Gunn, one of their great batters, has a .412 on base. So this team is just really smart in the batter's box. They don't take pitches that they don't want to hit. They're disciplined. They understand when it's a ball versus when it's a strike, and they're just taking what the pitcher gives them. So you got to give a lot of credit to them. Playing baseball the right way. Smart. And that's why, they've only lost 2 games this year. They're just a really good team. Just all around fundamentally sound. Great defensively, great offensively, and their pitching is pretty legit. So excited to see this game. Looks like hitters are warming up. Here come the managers. Going over some rules before the game. Mustang Kouts are led by Randy Yeager. he's going to be the manager today against the manager for the Satellites, Mr. Santana. Mr. Coulter is out today, unfortunately. The Satellites will be up first at bat, so that means we're going to see Andy Murray pitching today for the Mustangs. Satellites are going to go with a little bit of a different starting lineup today. Normally they have Brandon Young batting off. He's gonna go to that 8th spot today. Jacob Omen's in the 9th spot. Alex Newborn's going to be batting 7th. He's playing right field. Jackson Boss played a little catcher the other day. Played a little left field. He's going to play left field today. Tommy Sullivan, good old reliable, is going to be playing at first base. Bryson Glissick, he's batting in the 4th spot. He's going to be DHing today. And Bradley Ferrell, the shortstop, going to be batting 3rd. Gavin Cross, second base, be batting 2nd. And the pitcher, Zach Conchar, is batting 1st. So, as we wait for the Pledge of Allegiance. The Pledge of Allegiance is over, and we're gonna have a baseball game today. Let's get 2 umps today. Here comes the Kouts Mustangs. Taking some warm-up pitches before Zach Conchar comes out to hit. A couple more warm-up pitches here, and we'll get this game going. Kouts very good defensively. Got a great pitcher today. Excited to see how these satellite batters come out and attack. Pitcher today after coming off a 16-2 loss against the Indians the other day, Portage. Tough game defensively for the Satellites. Gave up a couple homers early on. Walked a couple batters, but it's a new day. Great day to play baseball, and great day for redemption. So Zach Conchar, the pitcher, steps into the box. First pitch is underway. The ball's inside. Ball one. Steps back into the box pretty quickly. Pitcher's ready for his windup. 1-0. Ball's fouled off to the left. 1-1 here. Here's the 1-1. A little outside there. 2-1. Zach Conchar. Also going to do the pitching duties today. Busy day for this young man. That's leadoff polo Shohei Ohtani here. 2-1. That ball's outside. 3-1. Good start here by Zach. Waiting for his pitches. Doesn't like those outside ones. Says, I'm not going to swing at those. Just wants to get on base. Really, really smart hitting here. 3-1. Great pitch there. Right on the outside corner. Gets called strike. 3-2 here to Zach. Did he go? Going to the first base ump. First base ump says nope. Did not go. There's a leadoff walk for the Satellites. That's what they needed. Get their guy on base. Serious stolen base threat here. Zach can run very fast. See the lead here. He takes it first. Gavin Gross steps up next. Big lead here for Zach. Pitcher looks him over. He steals first pitch. And he is safe. Man, he got a great jump there. Tough for the catcher. Really, really great run in there by Zach. Steals on the very, very first pitch. That ball is called a ball. Couldn't tell if that was a little high, a little outside. Maybe a little bit of both. Gavin Gross steps in. Swings through that one. Good pitch there by Murray. Here's the 2-1. Steps off. Gavin Gross has 7 hits this year. Seen him ball really, really well. That's a called strike. Nice pitch again from Murray. Got him with a little off speed. Two strikes on him. Gavin Gross fouls that one off. Off to the right. He's got a .333 average this year. Playing really, really well for the Satellites. Murray deals. That one's put in play to the second baseman. As he drops it over his head. Hunchar gets to the third. Just a little bloop shot there by Gross. Second baseman couldn't make a play on it. Once again, great, really, really good piece of hit. 2 strikes on him. Put it in play the other way. Forcing the second baseman to really make a tough play on that ball. Really, really good hit by Gross as he moves Hunchar to third. Nobody out. Bradley Farrell steps into the box. Catcher wants a quick word here with Murray. Just want to see a little game plan them out here, see what they want to throw him. See what Murray starts him out with. Murray deals. That one's put in play to the left. Left fielder backing up. Can't make a play on it. 1 run scores for the Satellites. Still nobody out. Satellites take the lead 1-0. Man on first and second. Little RBI there for Bradley Ferrell. He had 8 RBIs before this game. Now he's got 9. Really, really good hit there by Bradley. As there's still nobody out. The big lefty. Bryson Glisick steps up to the plate. Murray wheels, deals. That one swung on and missed. 0-1 here for Murray. Really good high fastball there. Glisick's looking to bring in some runners here. He's got 10 RBIs. Batting .357 here. Great opportunity to bring in another runner for the Satellites as the 0-1 is as the Satellites are picked off at third, double steal. Gavin Gross picked off at third there. Nice throw by the catcher, really nice pop-up. Bradley Ferrell at second. 1 out. The 1-1 here to Glisick. That one swung on and fouled off to the right. 1-2. Already 2 stolen bases here for the Satellites in the first inning. But hey, that's their strength. They're fast, they trust their speed, and they get runners in scoring position. As you saw there, Hunchar throwing the first pitch early on, and Satellites are up 1-0. Here's the 2-1. That one's put in play to the shortstop. Diving attempt gets by him. Here comes Bradley Ferrell from second. He is safe. Satellites up 2-0. Still only 1 person out. Playing very aggressive here early on. Swinging at a lot of pitches, putting a lot of balls in play. Really, really good playing here by the Satellites. Still only 1 out. Satellites up 2-0. Here comes a pitch from Murray. A little outside, 1-0. Here comes the 1-0 delivery. That ball's put in play. Foul, going foul off to the right. 1-1. Really nice hit by Glisick there. Up him to 11 RBIs for the season. Tommy Sullivan, the first baseman, steps up. It's 1-1. That ball gets by the catcher. Satellite's going to advance to second. Glisick gets in there standing up. The Satellites have another runner in scoring position, putting a lot of pressure on Murray here early on. Really, really good pitcher for the Mustangs, but had a lot of pressure there with these runners on bases. That one swung and missed, fouled off. Got by the catcher, but Sullivan got a piece of that one. Fouled that one off to the right. Here comes the 2-2. Ump signals 2-2. Here comes a pitch from Murray. Still only one out. Top of the first. As that one loses control of that one, hits Sullivan. Glissick tried to advance, but can't advance on a hit batter. Can't steal on a hit batter, I should say. So, first and second. Still only one out. Satellite's up 2. Good opportunity here for a double play by the Mustangs. See if they can get a ground ball and set something up. There's ball 1. Jackson Boz, usually the catcher, going to play left field today. He steps up to the plate. He swings, hits that one into center field. Center fielder going back. Can't make a play on it. Satellite's going home. Glissick's going home. He's going to be safe, standing up. Boss at second. Tommy Sullivan at third. And these Satellites are just pouring it on early on here on Murray and these Mustangs. Really, really good hit by Boss. Sent that one into deep left center. Center fielder couldn't really make a play on it. Satellites up 3-0 early. Still only one out. Alex Newburn steps up to the plate, playing right field today. So pitcher deals. That's called a strike. Gets the outside corner. 0-1 here for Newburn. Here comes the 0-1. That almost catches the outside corner again, just a little outside. Good eye by Newburn. Here's the 1-1. Murray tries to go inside. Can't get that inside corner. There's the 2-1. Satellites up 3-0. 2 runners on, still only one out. The 2-1. Swung onto the shortstop. Checks the runner, makes sure he's not advancing. Goes to first. First baseman falls off the bag. Can't make the play at first. There's an error for the Mustangs. Shortstop there to check on the runner at second. Had to make sure Boss wasn't going to third, but couldn't make the play at short. His manager for the Mustangs comes out to try and talk with his team and his pitcher to see if they can get these final 2 outs here. As Brandon Young waits in the box. Usually bats leadoff, but today he's going to bat 8th for the Satellites. Really great fielder as well. Doesn't have an error on the season. Really fast. 16 stolen bases, so this is a guy the Mustangs do not want to let get on base. Here's the first delivery to Young. Pitcher steps off, checks Boss at second. Here's the delivery. Gets that one on the inside again. Calls that one a ball. Here comes the 1-0. That ball swung on and missed. Nice pitch there by Murray. Here comes the 1-1. That one swung on, put in play. Second baseman gets him at second, makes the play at first. Great play by the Mustangs there defensively. Tough play. Brandon Young put that right by the second baseman. Got it in time to get the guy at second, and really, really nice throw at first to end that inning. Get out of a tough jam there for the Mustangs. Close play at first. Manager for the Satellites wants to talk with the umpire really fast, just double check, but really, really good play there by the Mustangs. Zach Conchar steps up the pitch here. His first appearance of the season. Has pitched before his sophomore year. Pitched very well. He's got 3 really, really nice pitches that he goes to. Curveball is one of them. He's got a very nice changeup, goes off speed. Then he's got that really, really fast fastball that kind of comes up on hitters. Very hard to hit, so excited to see how he attacks this Mustang offense that is hitting the ball really, really well. Andrew Bazar is going to be catching today for Satellites. He had a great game the other day. Really stopped a lot of pitches in the dirt, threw his body in a lot of them. My co-anchor Dusty the other day was calling him a brick wall because he was not letting anything past him. So hats off to Hazar, because that is not playing catcher, doing all the dirty work. But he played amazingly the other day. So excited to see how he plays today. He's probably going to be tested a little more with how well these Kouts base runners can steal. See if he can throw some guys out at either second or third, or who knows, maybe he even picks off somebody at first. So we will see as Honchar gets in to deliver the first pitch. Little on the outside, ball 1. He deals for the second. That ball's put in play. High pop-up, left field. As the Satellite's getting out there. Second pitch, 1 out. So good first batter here for Zach. Really efficient. As he steps in now for the second batter. Delivers that one. That one's fouled off to the left. Good pitch there by Zach. Number 16, Aiden Ash. He's going to step up to the plate. That ball's on the outside. Aiden Ash batting very, very well. Also has a very good ERA, 2.88. 2-1 as that ball goes to the outside. Aiden Ash, 2-1 this year, 2.88 ERA. Not only hits very well, but great pitcher for the Mustangs. That one's put in play, back to Honchar. He just does a nice little flip there to Sullivan. Gets him out at first as the first 2 batters for the Mustangs are retired. So Zach's making quick work of these Mustangs, pitching really well, unlike the other day. Glissick had a tough early start, hit the first 2 batters with the first 2 pitches, but looks like Zach's in control of his pitches, trusts his defense, and got the first 2 out here for the Satellites. The first delivery here. Ball on the outside. Number 12, Owen Winter steps up for the Mustangs. This guy, serious threat to hit the ball. 1-0 comes on. That ball is clocked deep into center. That ball is going to get in the gap. Winter's got in the second. Satellites get a quick relay. Owen Winters, 2-out double. That's going to up his slugging percentage, which is already at .851, already the highest on the team. So he's just padding his stats. No. Really, really good hit there by Winters. Also has the only home run on the team, so kind of their big threat hitter, but still 2 outs. His number 1, Aaron Ketchmark, steps up for the Mustangs, takes that one outside for a ball. Ketchmark really, really good with runners in scoring position, has 9 RBIs this year. Honchar checks him off at second. Here's the pitch. Called strike. Gets the inside corner. 1-1 here for Honchar. Ketchmark takes a little practice swing. Gets back in the box. Here comes the 1-1 from Honchar. That's inside. Almost got a clip of that elbow, but just died back inside before. Now we got 2-1. Man on second. 2 outs. 3-0 Mustangs. Bottom of the first. That one almost hits him again. Another inside pitch there by Zach. 3-1 here for Ketchmark. (3-1) delivery. Is he stealing from third? Bazar guns him at third, and he is safe. Really, really good run in there by Owen Winters. Ketchmark takes a strike there. Full count here. Man on third. 2 outs. Honchar with the delivery. Swung on. Fouled back. So we will see another 3-2 here shortly. Here comes the 3-2 by Zach. That one's fouled back. Ketchmark got a piece of that one. Ketchmark steps back from the plate for the 3-2. Ball 4. Outside corner. Close call there by the ump. But Ketchmark's going to take his base. Man on first and third. 2 outs. Andy Murray, the pitcher, is going to step up. Steal attempt there by Mustangs. Cesar doesn't even throw to second. Doesn't want to risk the runner coming home from third. So they're going to let Ketchmark steal second there. Murray comes to bat. Here comes the pitch by Azar. Can't get the inside corner there. Here comes a pitch by Zach as that one goes outside. That's 3-0. Murray steps back into the box. (3-1) high inside. Bases loaded for the Mustangs. 2 outs. Satellites are up 4-0. Manager for the Satellites, Mr. Santana, is going to come out, speak briefly with his pitcher. Eric Yeager's going to step into the box for the Mustangs here. Here's the O delivery. It's that one for a strike. 0-1. Eric Yeager's got 5 hits this year, 5 RBIs. Great opportunity to get some more here for him. Here's the 0-1 for Zach. That one gets by Bazar. Pass ball here. Oh, ump calls time. Only one runner can score. 2 runners can score. That base runner from second gets to advance to third. Ball went out of play, so runners get to advance 2 bases from where they were at. The manager for the Satellites wants to talk with the ump really quick to see what's going on. As it stands right now, it's 4-2 Satellites. Bottom of the first. Man on third, 2 outs. Eric Yeager's going to step back in the box. Here's the 1-1. That ball's fouled back. Nice piece of that one. Just a little late. Two strikes here on him. Look to see either Zach go with his curveball or see if he goes with another inside high fastball. Here's the 1-2. Goes outside. Gets by Bazar again. Can't get him at first. Really close play. (4-3) now. Mustangs score another. Really good base run there by the pitcher, Murray. Got by from a pass ball at third. 4-3. There's the 2-2 here. Eric Yeager. A little low. Another full count here for Yeager. 3-2. That one is called strike 3. Yeager thought I was a little low. Ump said, no, that's a strike. Zach Honchar gets out of the inning. Very, very high-scoring inning for both teams. Just both teams hitting the ball really well. Not a lot of walks. A couple pass balls there for the Satellites, but hey, this is a very good Mustangs team. They hit very well, so expect a good amount of runs to be scored. Murray's going to step back out there on the mound for the Mustangs. Tough first inning defensively for the Mustangs there. Had a couple errors. Couple of balls that were hard to get, though. One at second. Gavin Gross put nice contact on it. A little blooper to second. Really tough play there by the second baseman. Gonna see how this top of the second goes. Where he's getting a few more warm-up pitches in. Jacob Oman should be up next to bat, the third baseman. Played very well defensively the past 2 games. Also has 8 RBIs. Ties him with the team lead. Also has a 2.90 on base percentage, so Mr. Oman is playing very well. We're going to get in to start this top of the second. 4-3 ball game. Satellites up. The pitcher deals. That ball is high. Jacob Oman takes ball 1. Here's the 1-0 delivery from Murray. A little bit outside, ball 2. 2-0. Here comes the 2-0 delivery. Little bit inside there, 3-0. Murray's been trying to attack that inside zone. Tried to attack it last inning. Just didn't give him the call there. So here's 3-0. There's the take. Good pitch there by Murray. Coleman steps back in the box. Here comes the 3-1 delivery. There's a great curveball in there for strike 2. 3-2 here. Jacob Oman. That ball is put in play to the third baseman. Bobbles it a little bit. Can he make the throw? And he is safe. Third baseman had a little bit of a bobble there. Couldn't get in time to the first baseman. So Jacob Bowman's going to get on base here to start this inning for the Satellites. So we go back to the top of the lineup. Mr. Zach also pitching today. That one gets by the catcher. Oman's going to advance very easily. Slides into second. There's another pass ball. Honchar is going to go off and talk with his third base coach. Runner in scoring position. See how they attack this situation. Here's the pitch from Murray. That ball's high. Oh, he tries a pickoff back at second. Very risky play there by the catcher, and it gets by him. As Jacob Oman's going to advance to third, standing up. Still nobody out. Oman on third. Zach is up to bat. He's got a .438 on base percentage. Does a really good job getting on base. Oman takes his lead off from third. Here comes a delivery by Murray. A little high there. Zach steps back into the box. Here comes the pitch. That ball is fouled off to the right. First baseman's going to grab it. Get that ball back to the pitcher. The wheels and deals. That one is called a ball. Here comes a 3-2. Close play, close pitch, a little high, but still a good pitch there by Murray. That one's high as well. First baseman wanted it. Thought that one was good. So here comes Gavin Gross. Got a hit in the first inning. Nice little bloop shot there to second. Second baseman couldn't make a play on it. Started that rally for the Satellites. Eventually would go on to score 4 runs in that inning. He steps in the box. Still nobody out. The first pitch. He takes that one high. Goes back to third. Gets by the third baseman. Another overthrow by the Mustang catcher. As that's his second this inning. His runner, Jacob Oman's going to score from third. Zach Honchar is going to get to second easily. Still nobody out. Satellites up 5-3. Gavin Gross steps into the box. Here comes a pitch from Murray. I look good too. I'm calling it a ball. Here's the 2-0. Couldn't tell if that was a little too high or where the ump saw that one, but it's going to be 2-0 here. Gavin Gross is going to call time here to go talk to his third base coach. See what he wants him to do in this situation. Two 2-0 count. Expect Murray to throw a fastball here. Try and get back within this count. See if he goes with an outside fastball. That one, they stole there. That one's put in play. Zach Contrar's got to run back to second as he was stealing third. Ball gets popped up. Has to hesitate halfway and scramble back to second, so there's no double play, but does a good job getting back. Bradley Farrell's going to step into the box here. He's got 12 hits this year. Still 5-3, only one out. Top of the second, calls time. Goes to collect himself. Steps back in the box. That one gets by the catcher. Zach's going to advance to third here. Still 5-3, only one out. Bradley Ferrell at the plate. Here comes the pitch. That one swung on and hit into center. Satellite scored another run. Zach comes in, scores the 6th run of the game for the Satellites. Bradley Ferrell gets another RBI. Bryson Glissick steps up. He had a nice hit early on this game. Had a little grounded to short. Too fast. Shortstop couldn't make a play on it. Got some runs batted in for the Satellites as the pitch is on. That ball's fouled back. Bradley Ferrell was on the move there. Had a really, really nice lead and took off at the perfect time. The Mustangs have yet to throw a pickoff, though. Murray's called time a couple times, but has yet to throw a pickoff. There's the first pickoff. There's the announcer jinx. Bryson Glissick steps back in the box. Bradley Ferrell takes a big lead off first. Murray steps off again. Ferrell takes a big lead again from first, takes another step. The pitch is off. He's going. Catcher can't really grab a hold of it, and he is safe. Bradley Ferrell, this Satellites team steals another base. And that's just the strength of this team. They trust their speed, they trust their legs, and they've done a great job stealing all year. They have another man in scoring position, still only one out. 6-3 Satellites. Glissick steps into the box, almost hits him. Ball's going to get by the catcher. Another runner advances for the Satellites. Bradley Ferrell gets the third. Great opportunity for a sac fly here by Glissick. Here comes the pitch. That one's hit back behind the third baseman. Can't make the play. Foul ball. Tough play there. Glissick tightens the gloves. Steps back into the box. Already has a hit today. Second appearance at the plate. Last time he was up, there was a man on second and third. Now there's a man on third as the pitcher deals. That ball almost gets by the catcher again. Ferrell almost runs home, but great stop there by the catcher. Still only one out. Here comes the 3-2. Here's the 3-2. As that one is swung on and missed. Strike three. Murray's first strikeout of the game. Comes at a big moment now. A little bit of a tougher situation here for Tommy Sullivan. He's got to figure out a way to put the ball in play. Can't go for a sac fly here, so let's see what his approach is to this delivery. This is outside. Good discipline there by Tommy Sullivan. Laid off that outside pitch. Here comes the 1-0. That one's put in play to the shortstop. Handles it cleanly. Bobbles it. Can't get a grasp on it as another run scores for the Satellites. The pitcher, Zach Contrar, scores from first. From third, Tommy Sullivan gets to first. So there's another error for this Kouts defense. I've had a couple today. 7-3 Satellites, top of the first. 2 outs. Top of the second, 2 outs. The umpire is going to check really fast with So here comes the pitch. That one's put on in play. That ball, there's going to be a double as Tommy Sullivan gets a double for the Satellites. Bradley Farrell scores from second. Apologize. Jackson Ballas with the double there. Tommy Sullivan scored from second. Two outs here in the top of the second. Right fielder Alex Newburn going to step up to the plate. Looks like there's going to be a pitching change for the Mustangs here. So he's going to get some warm-up pitches here. New pitcher for the Mustangs is warming up here. Yep. One or two more warm-up pitches here, and then Alex Newburn's going to step into the box, and Jackson Ballas will be at second. 2 outs. See if the Satellites can add on to their lead here. Here comes the first pitch from the new pitcher for the Mustangs. Looks off the runner from second. That ball gets by the catcher. Boss is going to get the third. That ball is called strike. There's his first strike. 1-1. Called strike 2. Great opportunity to get out of this inning for the Mustangs here. The 1-2. That one's fouled off to the right. Big first 2 innings for the Satellites. They've scored 4 runs in both innings. They're up 8-3. As here's the 1-2. Ooh, really good pitch there. Mustangs wanted that to be strike 3. Said, nope, we're going to continue this bat. 2-2 here. That ball is outside. Almost gets by the catcher. Great stop by him. Saved another run there. There's the sun's coming up a little bit over his clouds. Here's the delivery. Called strike 3. The new pitcher for the Mustangs. Gets him out of that tough jam. He keeps the score 8-3. The Satellites strand a runner at third. But they're up by 5 runs, so Zach Conchar's got a little bit of a lead to pitch with. And had a tough first inning, but his defense made some good plays to get him out of it, so eager to see how he attacks the Mustangs hitters in this inning. Owen Winters was the one who started off for the Mustangs. Got a nice double. Really, really nice hit. Got an 851 slugging percentage, so a couple guys you have to keep a lookout if you're Honchar. Winters, Ketchmark's a great hitter. Caleb Bratcher has a very high on-base percentage. Cooper Schulte also has a very good average. He's batting .381. The team as a whole has a great on-base percentage. Almost half the time they get on base with .483. And their slugging is at .447, so this team is very good at getting on base and getting extra base hits. As we begin the bottom of the second here at Kouts, Indiana. Number 18, the Mustangs, Tristan Ballas steps up to the plate. That's an inside pitch. Ball 1 to Ballas. Ballas, a good hitter and a great base stealer. Has 7 stolen bases this year. The 1-0 is delivered. Tries to get the outside corner. Calls it a ball. 1-1. 2-0. I apologize. 2-0. The 2-0 almost comes in and hits him. Ballas had to get out of the way of that one. It was 3-0 here for Mr. Zach. There's a called strike. 3-1. See if Zach goes to that fastball again here. 3-1 count. Doesn't get the outside corner. Calls ball 4. Mustangs have their first batter on with nobody out. Great way to start for the Mustangs there in the bottom of the second. There's a pickoff attempt. Runner gets back in time. Honchar's just double checking him. Knows the speed there at first base with Ballas. Has 7 stolen bases. Here's the pitch. Another nice lead off there by Ballas. Another ball. Here comes the 2-0. That ball's put in play to right field. Nice little shallow hit there for the Mustangs. Get 2 on, no out. Jack Gunn going to step into the plate here. Jack Gunn has a 4.412 on base percentage. Does a really good job seeing pitches, waiting for his pitch. See how he does. He goes to bunt. Bunts it foul. A little bit of delayed bunt there. Almost got a piece of that one. Mustangs are trying to move both their runners in scoring position, try to get rid of that double play. Comes the 0-1. That ball's outside. Good eye there by Jack Gunn. Bottom of the second. 8-3 Satellites. 2 on, nobody out here for the Mustangs. Jack Gunn up to the plate. That one swung on a miss. Nice pitch there by Zach. Gets him in a 1-2 count here. See if he goes with that curveball, a patented curveball. Does. Can't get the outside corner. Calls it a ball. Here comes a pitch by Zach. That one, another great stop there by Andrew. Trying to pass ball. Runners can't advance. There's Jack Gunn. Here comes the pitch by Zach. That one swung on and missed. Strikeout there for Zach Honchar. Big strikeout. Now 1 out for the Satellites. Number 7, Jake Boomer, the catcher. Also a freshman's going to come in to hit. Takes that one on the outside for a ball. You want to know here. That one still on the outside. Ball 2 here. The Boomer. Eight 3 Satellites. 2 men on, 1 man out. Jake Boomer up to the plate. Can't get that outside corner. That one was close. Called it a ball. That one's inside, almost hits him. Boomer's going to take his walk. Zach's upset with himself. Aiden Ash. Going to come up the bat here. Come to the plate. Bases loaded. Only one out. Here comes the first pitch. There's a swing and a hit right to the second baseman. Gavin Gross tries to turn two to Bradley Ferrell. Back to first, Tommy Sullivan, and he is safe at first. They get one at second. Mustangs score a run there. 8-4 Satellites. Man out at second. 2 outs. Man on first and third. Here comes a pitch. Stealing on the first pitch. Hazard does a great job again of stopping that one. Really, really good play by Hazard there. He's done that saved a couple pitches here today. Owen Winters steps back into the box. Had a really, really nice hit in the first inning. Had a double. As he puts that one in play past the third baseman, going to score another run here for the Mustangs. Here comes the run home again. Can they get him? Gets right by him. Can't get him. Mustangs score 2 more runs. Now a 8-6 ball game here. 8-6 here. Satellite still up. 2 outs. Man on first. Hazard blocks it again, but can't get it in time for the runner. The Mustangs have another man in scoring position. Aaron Ketchmark's going to step up to the plate. Very, very good hitter for the Mustangs. Steps off, tries to get him at first, can't get him in time. Owen Winters gets back in time. Here comes the pitch. On the outside, Ump doesn't give it to him. Runner stealing from third. Hazard tries to get him at third. Overthrow. Great catch there by Jacob Oman. Could have prevented a run from scoring. If that ball gets by, who knows if that runner if Winters with his speed can get home. But really, really nice save there by Oman. Playing a really good third base. He goes to bunt. Takes that one for a strike. Aaron Ketchmark steps back into the plate. Here comes the pitch from Bazar. And Ketchmark gets the walk. 2 on, 2 out. Man at first and third. Bottom of the second. Here comes the pitch. Ponchar. That one's put in play to the first baseman. Tommy Sullivan with a great catch there at first. Gets the inning over with for the Satellites. Gets Zach Honchar at a tough jam. The Satellites keep their lead of 8-6 as we head to the top of the third. Very offensive-minded game. Hitters have been very disciplined and have been taking their walks, but if the ball is in the middle of the plate and that's their pitch, they're taking it the other way. So the hitters are on both sides are hitting the ball very well. It's going to come down to either who can score more runs or who's going to play better on the defensive and pitching side of the ball. But as of now, this game looks like it's going to be very high scoring. Still got a lot of baseball left. Satellites are about to send out their hitters. It's a nice throw by the catcher to second. Brandon Young's going to be the leadoff here for the Satellites. Has a stolen base in this game already. Here comes the 0-0. That's a called strike. Brandon Young calls for time as the pitcher deals. That ball's put in play to center field. Drops in front of the center fielder as Brandon Young gets a leadoff single here for the Satellites. Alex Newburn is going to step up here. I apologize, Jacob Oman, the third baseman. There's a pickoff attempt at first. Gets by the first baseman. Brandon Young's going to get the second with that speed. The Mustangs are very aware how dangerous this Satellites team is on the base passes. So a couple of pickoffs here. I've tried a couple of pickoffs with the catcher. A couple overthrows, but you got to be aware of the base runners on this team because Jacob Oman takes another strike there. I was saying you gotta be aware of how good these Satellites base runners are. Here comes 2-strike pitch. He's stealing again. That one's a blooper. Brandon Young's got to run back to second as he makes the play in right field. Brandon Young had the steal sign on there. Was stealing third. It's the second time today where they had a hit and run, but ball was popped in the air. Had to retreat back to second. Still only one out here. The pitcher. Zach Contrar is going to step up to the plate. Man in scoring position, only one out. Top of the third. Is he stealing again? Catcher got him at third. Great play there by the Mustangs catcher. Stood up, had a nice pop-up, and gunned Brandon out at third. That is not an easy man to get out. He is extremely fast. Really, really good pop-up and throw there by the catcher. Now there's 2 outs for the Satellites. No one's in scoring position. Let's see if Jacob Oman, what he's got. Here comes the pitch. Catcher drops it. Ball looked like it was a little high. Here comes the 2-0 delivery. That ball's high. 3-0. So the Satellites had scored the first 2 innings, 4 runs both innings, but he gets a nice curveball to drop in there for strike 1, but have yet to score this inning. 2 outs, 3-1 count. Zach Contrar up to the plate. Called strike 2. A little delayed call there by the umpire. Gives the Mustang pitcher the call. As it's now full count, 3-2. And he draws the walk. Zach's on first. Here comes Gavin Gross, already having a great game. Second baseman. Let's see how aggressive Zach Honchar here is at first. Here's the first pitch. He steals on the first pitch, puts that one in play to the right field, and right fielder makes the catch. Mustangs get out of it. Satellites go scoreless inning for the first time in this game. But Zach had the steal sign on there, so he was running. The Satellites team is stealing a lot of bases today, playing really well. Gotta hold the Mustangs here offensively and hope they don't surrender any more runs. Zach goes back on the mound. Head to the bottom of the third. Satellites up 8-6. Very, very competitive game today. Very offensive based. Both teams hitting the ball really well, seeing the ball really well. A lot of stolen bases. Base running on both sides has been very aggressive. But that's the strength of both these teams. Both teams are very fast. They trust their abilities on the base pass, and they get a lot of their runners in scoring position. Here comes the first batter up here at the bottom of the third for the Mustangs. Here comes the first pitch by Zach. That's called on the outside corner. Strike one. Eric Yeager is going to step up to the plate. 0-1 delivery. Ooh, that looked good. There's 1-1. Oop, ump's giving a warning. Looks like here to the Satellites bench here. Looks like they didn't agree with that call. Just telling them, calm down, calm down. Yeah, that pitch looked good to me, but ump's calling the game, so you got to respect his calls. All right. There's a strike. Good response by Zach. 1-2. Eric Yeager back in the box. That one got away from him. 2-2. Big first batter here for the Mustangs. Here's the 2-2. Little high. Down 2 runs. Bottom of the third. Full count. Eric Yeager steps into the box. That ball swung on, put out in foul territory on the left side. Nice inside pitch there by Zach. Got that high inside corner. Way to foul it off, though, by Yeager. Fouled off a really good pitch. Here comes the 3-2. That ball's fouled off again. Looked like the same pitch there by Zach, but Yeager's able to foul it off there to the left. Steps back in the box. That ball's put in play to Gavin Gross at second base. Takes his time, gets it to Tommy. First out of the inning here for the Satellites, and a big, big first out. Tristan Ballas is going to step up to the plate here. Here's another speed threat for the Mustangs. Here comes the first pitch from Zach. The outside gets by the catcher. Ball 1. Tristan Ballas has 6 RBIs this year. Seen the ball very well. That one's inside. Ball 2. Almost hit him, he said. Just got out of the way of that. That one's put in play. Popped up in the infield. Who's calling it? Tommy calls it. Tommy makes the play. First 2 batters for the Mustangs. First 2 outs. Good job by Zach, trusting his defense. Got a pop up there, little infield fly, and then nice play there by Gavin Gross at second base, and a nice catch by Tommy. 2 outs here in this bottom of the 3rd. First pitch by Zach. Comes the pitch. Swing and miss. Nice inside pitch there by Zach. Here it comes. Little low on the outside corner. 1-2. That ball swung off, fouled off to the left. Mustangs are still battling here. Comes the 1-2 again. Called strike 3. Zach Honchar strikes out. The 3rd batter for the Mustangs makes it a quick 1-2-3. Bottom of the 3rd inning as we go to the top of the 4th. Satellites up 8-6. Really nice inning there by Zach. Way to respond after the Satellites went scoreless in the top of the 3rd. Gives up a scoreless inning there, as the Satellites will be up to bat next. Still really nice out. Still, the sun's come out a little bit from early on. It was a little darker this first inning, but it's got a little brighter now. So still a really good evening for baseball. We're going to head to this top of the 4th here shortly. There's a curveball. Away from him a little bit. Bradley Farrell's going to be the first one up here for the Satellites. Here comes the first pitch to start out the 4th. Top of the 4th. Ball is outside. Ball 1 here to Bradley. 1-0. Another outside pitch. 2-0. That ball swung onto the shortstop. Nice scoop there. Can he get him at first? He does not. He is safe at first. Man, Bradley Ferrell is a tough guy to throw out. He's got super speed. Shortstop made a nice play, picked it up off the scoop, but Bradley Ferrell was just too fast. Good way to start here for the Satellites. Get the first man on as Bryson Glissick steps up to the plate. The lefty. Back-to-back lefties here for the Satellites. Here comes the 0-0 delivery. He's stealing first pitch. Can Bradley Ferrell get there? He does. Catcher a little bit off to the right. Tough play there by the shortstop to try and snag it and tag him. But, man, Bradley Ferrell is a tough man to get out. That dude is seriously fast. Bryson Glissick steps up to the plate. The ball's fouled off to the left. 0-2 here for Bryson Glissick. A little tough situation, but let's see how he battles here at the 0-2. Fouls that one off. That was a good pitch there. Glissick fouled it off. Spoiled it to the left. Here comes the 0-2. Puts that one in play back to the pitcher. It's going to be a tough play for the pitcher. Gets it in time. Overthrows the first baseman. Another run's going to score. Glissick stays at first. Satellites adding on to this lead. 9-6. Another throwing error there by the Mustangs allows another runner to score. Bryson Glissick leads off at first. Tommy Sullivan's going to step up to bat here. There's a called strike. Still nobody out. Here's the 0-1. Swing and a miss. 0-2 here for Tommy Sullivan. Got to get a new ball for the pitcher. That one got a little dirty, so got to give the pitcher a new ball. Here comes the pitch. Inside, almost hit him. Glissick's going to get the second easily, standing up. Another pass ball for the Mustangs. A lot of these runners for the Satellites have been in scoring position for most of this game. They've done a great job of getting runners over. Without even hitting, really. I mean, they've gotten over with pass balls and stolen bases, but here's the pitch. Another little grounder to short. Another tough throw. Gets him in time. Nice throw there by the Mustangs. They get their first out of the inning. Here comes Jackson Ballas. Had a double early on. Sometimes does the catching duty. Sometimes plays left field. Guy who can do it all for your team. Really good hitter as well. As he steps up for the first delivery. That ball's high. Ball one to start him out. Here comes the second. That ball, big rip there by Jackson Ballas. Swing and a miss. Oof. That was his pitch. He was swinging for the fences there. Here's 1-1. That ball's on the outside. Two-one here for Boss. Great pitch there by the Mustangs. Got him on the inside. Comes with 2-2. Only one out, man on second. He swings, puts that one past the shortstop. Can't make a play on it. Glissick's going to get the third, as that is a single. Jackson Boz. Alex Newburn is going to step up here. Plays a little right field for the Satellites. Only one out here for the Mustangs. They're down 6-9. 9-6, I should say, as they're going to steal again. He's even going to throw. He does throw. Boz gets in there standing up. Now takes away the double play. Risky throw there by the Mustangs, but Glissick decided to stay at third. Didn't want to risk going home with only one out. Newburn steps into the box. It's that one for ball 2. Here comes the 2-0. That one's foul back. 2-1 here. Here comes a 2-1 Newburn. Tried to get that inside corner. Couldn't get there. 3-1. Here comes the 3-1. Low. Didn't get the call. Bases loaded. The center fielder, Brandon Young, up to bat. Bases loaded here for the Satellites. Still only one out. The double play ball is in effect, though. Let's see if the Mustangs can get out of this inning here. First delivery to Young. High outside. 1-0. If you're the Mustang pitcher, you definitely don't want to walk this guy in. You want to at least let him put it in play and hope your defense has your back. There's the 1-0. A little bit on the outside again. 2-0 here. Expect a fastball. He's got a fastball count. Pitcher doesn't want to get behind. 3-0 with the bases loaded. And high up. 3-0. Bases loaded. Only one out. Satellites are up 9-6. So here's the 3-0. Almost hits him. Either way, it's a ball 4. So Bryson Glissick's going to score from third. Still the bases loaded. Jacob Omen's up. Serious RBI threat as the Mustang manager wants to come out and talk with his pitcher and his infield. Satellites are up 10-6. Bases loaded. Jacob Omen up to the plate. Only one out. See if he's going to be patient. See if he's swinging for the fences. What's his mentality? But if the pitcher's not going to throw you strikes, then you just got to take your walk, and that's still an RBI for you. So just wait till you see strikes and wait for your pitch. Bases loaded, up 10-6. He's got a big opportunity to increase that lead here for the Satellites. Here comes the first delivery for the pitcher. That one swung on and hit to left, foul ball. Oof, that could have been big trouble for the Mustangs if that stayed fair. Especially with the speed on this Satellites team, that almost could have scored 3 runs there. Newburn from first. So here comes the pitch to Jacob. That ball's outside. Tries to pick off at first. Does he get him? Called him safe. Looked like he got him. Mustangs wanted to be out, but second base ump, they don't have a first base ump, so second base ump has to make a tough call there. Doesn't have the best angle, but calls him safe. Still only one out. That ball's put in play. Here's a sac fly opportunity. Runners are going to advance. Jackson Boz scores from third. Brandon Young now advances to third. I apologize. Alex Newburn is on third. Brandon Young's on first. So we go back to the top of the lineup. 2 outs here for the Mustangs, down 11-6. So here comes Zach. Stealing the first pitch, tries to get him at third. Got him at third. Great throw there by the catcher. The Satellites manager can't believe it. But Satellites scored a lot of runs that inning. Got their offense going. Have a 5-run lead here, going to the bottom of the fourth. Up 5 runs, and they just need 6 outs. The Satellites are in very good position here. But let's see if this Mustang batters can get something going. They have a lot of great hitters. Very dangerous in terms of slugging percentage and on-base percentage. This Mustangs team is not going to go away easy, so these Satellites just have to keep playing good defense and hope to get as many outs as possible. Honchar is still on the mound here at the bottom of the fourth. Had a quick inning last inning. Got the first 3 guys out. Had a strikeout to end the inning. Need a little bit of that here in this bottom of the fourth. Satellites up 11-6, bottom of the fourth. A little bit of water on the camera. Looks good now. Yep. Lefty coming up here for the Mustangs. Jack Gunn, right fielder, and does some pitching as well. This is the guy you want to start off the inning. Has a very good on-base percentage as he fouls the first pitch off there. 0-1. Here comes the pitch. The ball is outside, 1-1. Here comes the 1-1 from Zach. That one swung on and missed. 1-2. Here comes the 1-2 for Zach. Look out for that curveball. And, oof, wanted that one. Couldn't tell if that was low or inside, but Ump doesn't give it to him. 2-2 here for Zach. Jack Gunn, the lefty, up to the plate. He gets some swinging, strike 3. It's in the dirt. Good tag there by Azar. Man, Azar is having a really good game back there behind the plate. Stopped a couple tough balls. He's been doing that all season, though. Playing really good behind the plate. Got the tag there on Gunn. Here comes the pitch. That one's called a strike. 1-0. 0-1 here for Zach is Jake Boomer, a freshman. It's that one to play off to the right. Comes the 0-2. Jake. Inside, almost hits him. It's the first ball of the at-bat. 1-2 here. Here comes the 1-2. Called strike 3. That curveball was filthy. What a pitch there by Zach. Goes with that patented curveball. Hitter was not expecting it. Caught him looking. Really, really nice inning here by Zach. Gets the first 2 batters out just like last inning. Really strong stuff here by Zach. Still the bottom of the 4th. 2 outs. That one's fouled off to the back. Number 16. The Mustangs. Here's the pitch. That one's inside. Aiden Ash steps back into the plate. 2 outs. See if the Mustangs can get a little rally going here. Here's the pitch. That one swung on and missed. There's strike 2. Got a 1-2 count. There's high. Good opportunity here for Zach Conchar. Could strike out the side here. He gets this guy looking or swinging. Here's the 2-2. Check swing. He got him. Strike 3 called. Aiden Ash does not like the call. How about Zach Conchar that inning? 3 straight strikeouts. Doesn't let a runner on. Really, really great inning there by the pitcher for the Satellites. As his last 2 innings, he was dealing. He gets the first 3 guys out both innings. Strikes out the side there. Really, really good performance today here by Zach Conchar. Had a rocky first couple innings, but stayed composed, found his control, stuck with that curveball, and we head to the top of the 5th. Satellites are up 11-6. Great chance to add some more runs here. This defense for the Mustangs gets set up. They've had a couple errors today, a couple overthrows, but when you have a team like the Satellites, when you're playing a team like them, you have to expect that they're going to be aggressive on the base pass, and that just puts pressure on not only the pitcher but the catcher and the fielders as well, because every pitch they have to be aware, especially when how big of a leadoff the Satellites take at times. They're just sticking to their strengths and playing really well. So here comes the first hitter for the Satellites. Here comes the first pitch at the top of the 5th. That one's put in play to the right side. Can it get by the first baseman? It is foul ball. Zach Conchar is going to lead off here after striking out the side. It's that one low. Here comes the pitch. That's ball. Looked like the ump was about to call a strike, but he was doing some kind of stretch there, so confused me, but that's another ball. And swings through that one, strike two, swing and a miss. Ooh, good curveball. Checking to see if the first base ump thought he swung. Says nope. We're gonna have a full count here. Full count. Top of the fifth. Nobody out. Zach Conchar is leading off. Also pitching extremely well. Here's the pitch. That one's put off to the third baseman. Good scoop there. Gets him at first for the first out of the inning. Good play there by the Mustangs defensively. Had a tough time today trying to scoop balls and get a grip of them, but that was a very well fielded ground ball by the third baseman. Delivered a really, really good throw. This Gavin Gross, second baseman, gonna step up to the plate here. That ball's on the outside, ball one. Big first out for the Mustangs. Let's see if they can get the second. The second one, that one's put in play to center. Can't get to it. So infield single there for Gavin Gross. Second single of the day. Here comes the shortstop, his partner, Bradley Ferrell. Bradley plays short. Gavin plays second. Both of them have turned some really nice double plays the last couple of games. Both very good fielders, good arms. That's on the outside, another ball. Top of the fifth, one out. 2-0 is the count. Here comes the pitch to Bradley. Gets that one in for a called strike. Good pitch there. Here comes the 2-1. That's on the outside. 3-1 here. That ball's fouled off to the left. Full count coming up for Bradley Farrell. Calls time, steps out. Trying to collect himself, steps back to the box. Here comes the 3-2. Ball four. Looks like 2 outs. My apologies. 2 outs this inning. So Gavin Gross was retired on that one, so just one man on here for the Satellites. Bradley Ferrell. Bryson Glissick steps up to the plate. Has a couple RBIs today already. Back in the first inning. That ball is fouled off to the left. 0-1 here for Bryson. Pitched the other day for the Satellites against the Portage Indians. Also batted fourth as he does today, doing the DHing. That one's put in play to the second baseman. Nice scoop. And gets him at first. Nice inning there by the Mustangs. Didn't give up a run. Good, clean inning there. They need to get some runs going here. Down 11-6, going to the bottom of the fifth. Their last opportunity. Try and either tie this ball game or win it. Looks like they'll have the back end of the lineup coming up. Looks like there's a big water droplet there on the screen. Looks like it's drizzling there a little bit in Kouts, Indiana. So we go to the bottom of the fifth. Final opportunity. The Mustangs to see if they can either tie this game or win it. You never know. Both teams, the Mustangs' highest run they've scored an inning today is 3, but this Mustangs team can score. They lost the other day 6-2 to Morgan Township, but they've scored a lot of runs in their previous games. They've scored 17 runs against Calumet New Tech, scored 27 against East Chicago Central, 13 against Covenant Christian, and then they had 19 against Lake Station Edison. 19, and then they had 16. It was a doubleheader. So this Mustang team is very capable of getting runs. It's number 12 for the Mustangs steps up to bat. Owen Winters had a double in this game. That one's fouled back. Looks like we got a little water still on the screen, little water droplet. Here comes the pitch again. Swings through that one, puts that one in play. Get him out at first. First out here for the Satellites. He's the first batter who's retired. Owen Winters. That's a big out there for the Satellites. It's number 1. Aaron Ketchmark. Plays a little shortstop. Does some pitching occasionally. Steps into the box. He takes that one. First pitch. Here's the second. A ball, a little dirt ball there. There's a ball. Bottom of the fifth. 1 out. Aaron Ketchmark up to the plate. Steps in. There's a called strike. That one swung on, put in play over to the left side, going foul, and foul ball there for Mr. Ketchmark. He's got 9 RBIs this season. Hitting the ball very, very well, especially with runners on. That ball is fouled back. 2 strikes here on Ketchmark. Bottom of the fifth. 1 out. And the pitch. That ball's put in play. And Klemp moves over to second. Called safe there at first. Ketchmark reaches base safely. Number 13 for the Mustangs, Andy Murray, pitched earlier in this game. Also plays center field. He's going to come up to hit. Satellites can end it here with a double play. So here comes Murray up to the plate. Pickoff attempt there at first. Ketchmark gets back in time. So slowly. And they get him at first. He gets picked off at first. So there's the second out for the Satellites. Really close play at first. Catchmark thought he was safe. Manager for the Mustangs definitely thought he was safe, but nevertheless, there's a strike. The Mustangs are down to their final out. Down 5, bottom of the 5th, 2 outs. There's an inside pitch there. Murray steps back into the plate. Puts that one in play, fouled off to the left. Murray is down to his final strike. The Mustangs are down to their final strike as well. Here comes the pitch. Now we got a full count. Bazar wants a quick word here with his pitcher, just wants to calm him down. They just need 1 out. Probably telling him where he wants it, what pitch he wants him to throw. So 3-2. Apologize, that was the 2-2. Here's the 3-2. And the 3-2. The Mustangs draw a walk. Andy Murray is going to reach base safely here, keep this game going. Got a man on first. Man on first here for Eric Yeager. He steps up to the plate. Another pickoff attempt here, and he got him. A pickoff attempt to end the game. Satellites beat the Mustangs 2 pickoffs in the 5th inning to get 2 outs here for the Satellites. Go to the top of the 6th. Headed to the top of the 6th. Mustangs up by 5 here, going to the top of the 6th. Satellites gave up 3 runs in the first 2 innings each, and then it's been a great defensive battle here from that point. They've done a really good job fielding, pitching, all around. Bazar's done a great job behind home plate. So we're going to have Tommy Sullivan stepping up here to bat for the Satellites. Here comes the first pitch. That ball swung on, popped up. Second baseman, shortstop move over, and they make the play there. Out number one. First pitch popped it up. Out number one here for the Satellites. Mustangs got a key first inning out. Jackson Boss steps up to the plate. Playing a little left field today. Here comes the pitch. Ball one. Comes calling time again, explaining something to the Satellites bench. Steps back into the plate. That one swung on. Another pop fly up here to the right fielder. So he's able to catch it for the second out of the inning. First three pitches of the game, 2 outs. Or first three pitches of the inning, 2 outs here for the Mustangs. Having a really, really quick inning. It's Alex Newburn is going to step up to the plate. Comes the first pitch. That ball swung on and missed. Strike one. Here comes the second. That ball's high. Ball one. 1-1 here to Alex. There's a called strike. 1-2 here. Alex Newburn steps back into the box. Here comes the pitch. Strike three. What an inning there by the Mustangs. First three batters retired. As they go to the bottom of the sixth. See if they can try even or cut this lead in half against Satellites. Really, really good defense and pitching inning there for the Mustangs. Got the first three batters out. Really good inning there by the Mustangs. Satellites go back out defensively, up 11-6. We head to the bottom of the sixth. Really good pitch there. Bazar still behind home plate, doing a really good job. Here's the throw to second. As they huddle up, the pitcher. Eric Yeager steps in the box here for the Mustangs. Here's the first pitch. Ooh. A little bit on the outside, said the ump. So there's the first ball of the at-bat. 1-0 here. Comes the second pitch. 2-0. Expect the fastball here. Here comes the 2-0. That ball swung on and missed. Two and one here. There's a called strike. Nice pitch there. 2-2. And the pitch. Oof. Nice curveball there. Didn't give him the call. Full count incoming. Here comes a pitch. That ball's fouled back behind home plate. Comes a 3-2 again. 3-2 is a called strike 3. What a pitch there. Dropped that curveball in on the inside. Not much Yeager could have done with that. Really, really good pitch there. Tristan Ballas is going to step up here for the Mustangs, see if he can get on base and get this rally going. One out here at the bottom of the sixth. Satellites up 11-6. Here comes the pitch. A little low on the outside. 1-0. Here comes the 1-0. That's a called strike. 1-1. Tristan Ballas. He's got a .333 on base percentage. Here's the 1-1. That ball's in the outside. Bazar can't get a hold of it. 2-1. Here's the 2-1. That ball's flied up, popped up in the center field as Brandon Young gets under it. Makes the play. 2 outs here for the Satellites. Another really good inning from the Satellites defense. Put up 3 straight scoreless innings. There's a called strike. Another great curveball there. Just dropped in the zone. 0-1 here. Oh, and 2, another great pitch there. You got 0-2, bottom of the sixth, 2 outs. The Mustangs. Ooh, that one was high and inside. First ball at the at bat. 1-2. Swing and a miss. Bazar gets it out of the dirt. Makes a nice play to first, and the Satellites get another scoreless inning. Really good job by Bazar there on the last play to throw him out at first and stop that ball. As we go to the top of the 7th, Satellites will be up to bat, up 11-6. Playing very, very well today all around. Great hitting, great stealing, really good pitching, good defensively. That's just the key to the game to win. They've played very well in all aspects of the game, and that's why they're up today, 11-6. The game isn't over. Mustangs will have another opportunity to bat. The Satellites will be up first. See if the Mustangs can hold them here in this inning. Satellites should be up shortly to Here comes the pitch. Here comes Brandon Young. First pitch is swung on and fouled back. Brandon's made a couple good plays in center field. And nice catch last inning. Stolen a couple bases today. That ball is put in play to the second baseman. Second baseman gets a hold of it. Gives a nice throw to the first baseman. That's the first out of the inning for the Mustangs. Good start here. Jacob Omen is on deck. Now he's up to bat. Here comes the pitch. A little bit low on the outside. Ball 1. Here to Omen. That ball is put in play to the second baseman right over his head. That's going to fall in for a single for Jacob Omen. Great piece of hitting there by Jacob. Top of the lineup rolls through here with Zach Honchar coming up to hit. Top of the 7th, 11-6, 1 out. Jacob Omen is off first. Big lead there by Jacob as he's stealing on the first pitch. Throw by the catcher, and he is safe. Another stolen base for this Satellites team. The biggest strength on this team, and they are utilizing it today. That one's fouled back. Now it takes away the double play. Still only 1 out. Jacob Omen's on second now. Here's the 0-2. It's another big leadoff here. Here's the 0-2. Ooh, that one goes in and hits him. Alex Newburn's going to take his base, or Zach Honchar, I apologize, going to take his base. It's Gavin Gross going to step up to the plate. Men on first and second, only 1 out. See if they double steal here. Try and take away the double play. Big lead off by Zach. Brandon. That ball is popped up into right field. Right fielder's getting under it. Makes a catch. Young thinks about, or Omen thinks about going to second. Decides not to. Stays at second. Or decides to go to third. Stays at second instead. Because now we have the lefty Bradley Ferrell. Shortstop. Up to the plate. 2 outs now. Men on first and second. Top of the 7th, 11-6. Here's the pitch. High and outside. Here comes the second. That ball swung on. Hit the center. Center fielder gets under it. Makes the play. And the Mustangs get out of a tough situation. Don't give up any runs. As they go to the bottom of the 7th. Down 11-6. Needing 5 runs to tie this game to push it to extras, or 6 to win it. Satellites just need to get 3 more outs. They haven't given up a run since the 2nd inning. Looks like it's going to be the bottom of the lineup here for the Mustangs to come out and hit. Down by 5, I'm eager to see the Mustangs' mentality here, if they'll be aggressive stealing bases or if they'll just be content with just getting guys on and trying to get as many guys on as possible and try and put the Satellites in a tough position defensively. But we'll see how they come out. If they come out swinging or bunting, I guess we'll find out here shortly. First up for the Mustangs, number 23, Jack Gunn. Here comes the first pitch. Low for ball 1. 1-0 here to Jack Gunn. There comes the 1-0. That ball swung on and missed. Strike 1. The 1-1 here. There's a great curveball in for strike 2. 1-2 here. Jack Gunn. That one's high outside. 2-2. Here's the pitch. Swung on a miss. Bazar stops another one. And there is another strikeout for the Satellites. Great play by Bazar. Stopped another dirt ball. Runner swung. Hitter swung, and Bazar just made a really nice play there. Second time he's done that today. He's having a really, really good game behind home plate. Here comes the pitch. The boomer. Grounded to first. Can the pitcher get over there in time? He can. And he's got him. He is out. Really close play at first. Jake Boomer couldn't get there in time. Nice play by the first baseman, Tommy Sullivan, to ground that and get to his pitcher, get the out. Really close play, but Mustangs are down to the final out. Aiden Ash is going to step into the plate. Here comes Aiden Ash for the Mustangs. That's a called strike on the inside. Didn't like that call. Here comes the second. Oh, that was close. A little low, though. 2-1 here. The Mustangs hitter, Aiden Ash. That ball is a little bit on the inside. 3-1. Here's the 3-1. Swung on, fouled off, full count. Mustangs are down to their final strike. Aiden Ash. See if he can get on base and keep this game alive for the Mustangs. The 3-2 is swung on. Bazar makes another great play to end this game. Tags him out. As the Satellites are going to win this game. Really, really good defensive performance by the Satellites. Shout out to Bazar. Didn't hit today, but had a great game behind the plate. and the Satellites defeat the Mustangs 11-6 here at Kouts, Indiana. Really good game by both teams. Great game by both teams. Both teams hit the ball really well. A couple defensive errors for the Mustangs, but all in all, good game by both teams. Very competitive. But the Satellites come out on top. They're going to advance to 6-4.
Absolutely.
The Mustangs are going to drop to 8-3.
Absolutely. And I'm giving my game ball to Jackson Boss here. RBIs and getting us started the right way after a really bad loss last night against Portage, which Portage, their hitting was great, but the pitching really wasn't there for a 4A, 5A's kind of school. So to get back on the track before you have to play against University, one of the best teams in the state in 2A, is very crucial.
Yeah, no, they were a great team. It's going to be a good game tomorrow. And, the Satellites came out swinging today. They were aggressive. They scored in the first 2 innings and then the third inning. But then defensively, they stepped it up defensively, gave up 6 runs in the first 2 innings, and then shut them out the rest of the way. So you got to give hats off to them defensively and their pitching.
Before we go, Aiden, who's your game balls go to?
Hey, they scored 11 runs, but I'm going to go with Hazar, who didn't get the bat, who was just playing catcher today. He had a lot of balls that he was stopping, and he got a couple where he bailed the pitcher out. I mean, the pitcher got him swinging on the third pitch, but Hazar blocked it, and I believe there was 3 times where he blocked it and was able to get the guy out still. So I thought he played a great game there behind catcher, and I give my game ball to him.
Absolutely. And ladies and gentlemen, we'll be back tomorrow against University, and we'll be, wait for it, at home against the state champion Washington Senators. And Aiden will be your broadcaster, okay, for possibly both games.
Yep, we'll start tomorrow. Games at 7 tomorrow, so we'll get that off going and we get these rest of the games going. So should be exciting baseball, and excited to see how the team comes out tomorrow night after a big win today.
Absolutely. So Aiden, thank you. And then stay satellite, my friends.
Go Satellites.